Hey guys, SmartNinja000 here. Today we're just going to do, it's a new map. It's called Plugged, and what Plugged is, it is a plug-in experience in vanilla Minecraft for your realms. Now I don't want this video to be too long, I want it to be short, just sort of right to the point, so we have this very nice thing. In Plugged we're going to have an economy, warps, anti-cheat, one person sleep, particles, 3 ranks, and just some other nice plugin stuff. Of course, a lot of these plugins are going to be configured as they are on my server. Fake plugins, they're not real plugins, they're just command blocks. They'll be configured like my server, and technically I can't plug it in the map, but I can plug it in a YouTube video, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to plug my server, which you can all join, ninjacraft.mcpro.io. If you're wondering why this looks so ugly, it's really just because we need some bright, bold sort of outline. That's messed up, my god. Look, that could have been horrible. So that's sort of the outline of the center town. The way the town works is it actually is spawn protection. I'll explain why it bothers with spawn protection. All the way to one chunk out, you'll notice it's actually set up extremely nicely in chunks. The buildings aren't in the chunks, but sort of the town is all centered in this sort of a 3x3 chunk radius, and then there's 5x5 chunk spawn protection. The reason that is, it's just so that way you, as the server owner, staff, whatever you want to call it, you have access to change this however you want. You can claim more land. It doesn't have to be at the center, it could be anywhere. You can claim that hill right there for staff only purposes, whatever. And it will, of course, now there is something to note, and there's a reason it goes out this far, is because if they're standing outside the chunk, no, I'm not even this, let me just scoreboard. Survival, they'll be forced into survival. So you'll see that that's kind of nice. VIP's the other. Yep, they can't break it. I actually don't know why I can punch this. But you can see I can't break this sort of stuff. As soon as I step out, I can break this stuff, and I can break this piece of dirt. As soon as I step back in, I can't place it until I step out. And that's just kind of nice. That's kind of the reason there's such a big difference. So it's really to prevent griefing. I'm also going to do some other stuff like anti-TNT, anti-creeper. Creepers just don't blow up. And of course you can configure everything. You can make game rules, all that stuff. It's up to you. And now the real purpose of this, it's an experience in case you're wondering. Thank you for asking. It's really just to provide a sort of a real server feel. Like Realms, I love Realms. I had it for quite a while, then I moved it over to a server since I'm more public now with viewers and fans. I have fans, right? Yeah, so it's supposed to be, Realms is supposed to be a tight-knit community, but honestly, I think you're never really going to see much of a Realms SMP like the ones you really want. You want stuff like economy, which is something we have, by the way, we're going to add that, and all that good stuff, but you can't really do one of those easily if you don't know any command knowledge, and obviously you can't use plugins in Realms as of the moment. That's for mods. They keep saying they're going to bring, nah, they're never, I'm sorry guys. And I mean, it's nice, but honestly, I feel like it's a little bit kind of really annoying. So, what am I doing to fix this problem, you ask? Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm creating a plugin experience, a spigot, bucket, whatever you want to call it, inside vanilla Minecraft using command blocks. Now, we have a couple different ones, and I'm going to show them off today. And then I'll do a whole bunch, in case you're wondering about the last map, Slow-Mo, which hopefully will be a Realms map. That will be coming out soon, to a further date. It will be notified. I'm still working on it. I just thought, you know what? No one wants to see another slow-mo video. It's the same thing every single time. Let's do a new map, which is this. Now I have night vision, and I'm not actually supposed to build any of this stuff. Nah, that's not me. So I have someone do that for me. And it's actually nice. If you're wondering what this is, I'll explain that into a little bit. But this is the way it works. We have spawn protection. We have one person sleep. Pretty self-explanatory. Diamond notify. I'll get to that. Particles, you 5 different particles, pretty basic particles, and then we have this to turn off all particles. Your server ever gets laggy, that happens. You'll wanna, oh, you know what? Let me add something. I totally forgot to do that. Let's do that. Okay, so what this does is, it's a trigger. So, is that on? Yeah, it's on. Okay, so /trigger particle set. Let's go with the nice music particle. So you'll notice I'm going to disable it, but because it's a trigger, I still can set it one more time. So why don't we go with the nice make it rain. No phone just went off there. But now you'll notice I can't actually turn it off. I can't. And that's kind of a problem since make it rain. That's what I'm calling it, by the way. Nothing shows up that says make it rain, just what I'm going to call it internally. It's kind of big, kind of laggy. Of course, this will turn off all particles. And in fact, even if you have that slight extra one, so here we are with our nice hearts. Hearts is actually cool because it affects other nearby players. If I turn it off, I still technically have one, which you just saw, even though it was turned off. This will basically unenable the trigger. Now we also have warps, and warps are pretty self-explanatory. Warps actually is a lever to force unenable it, and that's just because I feel warps has more of an advantage over particles. Particles don't do much. Now you can enable it for everyone. You can enable it for the staff rank, for the VIP rank, and the default rank, which is everyone. And that's just sort of a nice thing. These are the colors. I based them off my server, MC Pro, which you all should join, and go join it, because now that's that. The warps are cool. We just have trigger warps at 5. This here, it's only for staff. If I were a different rank, I would say that it's not allowed. This is the random teleport. This is the stone shop. This is wood shop. But actually, those force your direction. This one doesn't. I thought that was just a little nice thing. And in case you're wondering what a few buildings that don't have warps are, this is the portal area. This is the help room. That is the bed area. And that's random teleport, wood shop, stone shop, main entrance with just some nice arches. And then that's beds, just where there's a lot of beds. And we can actually use a warp to get back there. So, that's nice. Force update, it's basically the same thing, except it doesn't allow you that extra option. You just want to hold that always on. If you can handle the intense lag. My goal is actually not to have a lot of lag, so that's sort of a joke. I'm going to turn these off, actually. And, of course, if your server is ever feeling lag-tastic, you can, of course, do these two. These two are manual disables, and that's just because I thought that would be kind of cool. I don't want to do anything automatic with those. That just seems kind of a little bit of a waste. A few extra commands you don't really need. And assuming you can always turn these off, I'm assuming these features you wouldn't be turning on and off. These two are automatic. These 3 actually. And when you flick the lever, one person asleep, you'll notice the stone block, redstone block going back and forth. This one's actually just right here in 2 commands for the spawn prop. It's nice. Also doesn't allow people to cheat. Now, Diamond Notify is the coolest thing ever. I want to make an anti-cheat, make an anti-X-ray, whatever you want to call it, but I'm using commands. Now, I was like, okay, every time I want to make it so every time they mine a diamond, they get staff gets notified. Do you know how many times you mine diamonds? My gosh, I mine like hundreds of diamonds, and every time staff is going to get spammed by XXX mine this diamond. No, I don't want to do that. That's just kind of a waste. That's kind of mean as staff, So I was like, okay, let's not notify staff. Let's just make it so, how do we want to do it? How about if they mine too much, they just then it notifies. Yeah, but how would I set the timer? Some people are lucky, some people aren't. I don't want to assume anyone's X-raying. That's the thing. We need some, AI is good, artificial intelligence, but it's not that good. So I thought, well, what's the next best thing? How about notifying staff? But then we have the same problem. So here's my solution. Does notify staff if you are staff, because I thought that would be just kind of a cool thing. When you mine diamonds, you will get notified after every batch. every batch of diamonds. Now you'll notice it tells you how many are in the batch. And that's important for a reason you'll see in a second. Just get away, my dude. So let's say I don't see these other diamonds because I am completely blind. And then I go back to mining diamonds. And I'm going to go look for some more diamonds. Don't really see much. And then I go back. Ignore the S. That's just kind of glitched because that's just glitched because I have a long name. It doesn't look that bad, trust me. It doesn't. Yep. Alright, we got all the diamonds, I think. Let's just check. Now, if you're a slow miner like me, the staff will get spam, but they can see exactly how many diamonds you actually ended up getting. So you'll see I have 8 here, and then I have another 8 there, so that's 16 diamonds. That's actually 2 batches. Now that's actually kind of pretty good for me. But it is nice. It's just a nice way to notify staff. And also, instead of just seeing how often you mine it, sometimes people do the sort of thing where they just build up tons of materials and then they mine it with their fortune. So why don't we just show what happens with that? Now, if you're good like me, my guess is you probably will notify staff once, maybe twice. And now what's super nice about this is it does notify staff that you're mining diamonds, but it's super obvious that you're doing it in bulk. So let's just get ourselves, because that will take, I have to do it like this. How do you spell efficiency? And you can see it's pretty just kind of cool actually. What happens? Oh, you know, I should have given it fortune. Oh, it's raining. Enchantment Ninja. Fortune 3. Just so we can see how many diamonds I get. Now it does only notify for each ore. It doesn't notify for how many diamonds you actually get from this. And it did say, I think we got like 13 there maybe. I'm just gonna, you know, keep mining. Keep getting my diamonds on. Ooh, we leveled up. We have finished mining our diamonds. We'll get notified. There we go. I mined 106. Now, obviously, I got a lot more than 106. And now, 106 is kind of a huge number, but you'll notice it does, it's sort of just, like, it's nice, because it's just so straightforward. If you see lots of notifications of small numbers, then they're probably just bad at mining and looking for all the maximum amount of diamonds. If you're seeing lots of notifications of average numbers of the batches, something's probably wrong. Now, because I've given away this, I've been thinking about, well, the X-players are going to watch my video. They'll know what to do to bypass. No, they won't, because here's the honest truth. No matter how many times they mine a diamond, it will notify staff. Staff can always add up how many diamonds, how quickly they're getting them, and they can always just go inspect. Now, there are a few bypasses. 1, if no staff's online. RIP. 2, they can try and just expose all the ores, then go mine them up quickly and trying to replicate that, but no one does that underground. You'll notice they do it by their base just because it's sort of nice, or just sort of a nice thing. And staff, it will be pretty obvious if they're underground. Even if they mine them with Silk Touch, staff will still get notified. So it's usually pretty much self-explanatory whether they are hacker or not hacker. I decided just to mess with people, I'm going to turn on Force Unicode font because I thought that would be funny while I explain how this actually works. Oh my god. First, we detect if you mine a diamond with stat dot, break block diamond or something. And if it's 1, then we add 1 to your diamond counter. If you have a diamond counter, we give you 3 seconds. These 3 seconds, if you mine another diamond, we set it back to 3 seconds, and we say your diamond mine score back to 0. But in these 3 seconds, if you mine another diamond, it just adds to your diamond counter and your timer. Once your 3 seconds are up, we will tell the staff that, hey, the X player mined this many diamonds, and then we set your diamond counter, which is how many diamonds you mine, back to 0. If you don't want it, if you want to see every single time they mine a batch and then see their total, you can of course remove this last command block. But honestly, that kind of removes the entire point of this whole thing. Unless, of course, you want to see how many diamonds they end up mining, and maybe for a no, don't do that. Please don't. Just use your own scoreboard. Don't mess with my things. Don't mess with my things. I'm kidding, you can mess with my things. So, anyways, yeah, that's pretty much this map. We have a few things. We have like a book here. This is Warp Help, and it explains basically how the Force update works and why you should bother with it. We have a big double chest down here full of them. And now a few things I want to add before I want to add is economy. So there's money. I want to make it so staff can pretty much claim or remove claims easily, and this done via barrier blocks on the void level. There's only one type of claim, which is admin claim. I might end up, if this gets accepted, I might redo this because, you know what? No one ever said don't milk series, guys. No one ever said that. So I'm going to probably milk it a bit and get my plugged Minecraft or bucket / spigot experience in vanilla, or let's restart the title. Get my factions plugged Minecraft plugin experience in vanilla. Here we go. Plugged factions, a plugin experience in vanilla Minecraft. So you guys, tell me what you think about this map. Would you use it? Do you think it's fun? Honestly, a lot of this inspiration came from the fact that when I had a realms, I actually did this exact same thing. Yep, this is my original Realms world. I thought I'd show it off. Oh my god, it's so cringe. It had lots of great command blocks. I believe this was 1.8 when I first got Realms. You can tell that based off of the fact that the command blocks are all facing down. We have lots of great things here. This is actually inspiration from the Wizard Pack, future Wizard Pack stuff. We had a grappling hook. Don't actually think it works. It did work. I was too excited. We have time spent on the server, just kind of we have a random player chooser. We have shields, Hardy Hound, which gave you more hearts, bounty boots, custom recipes. We had custom recipes that were so hilariously overpowered. And I used the old crafting method. So this was your recipe, that was your output. I remember spending so long on this. Oh, that was my lead recipe? Maybe I'll use that for Wizard Pack. Oh wait, where was it? I'm putting too much time into this. This was shields. Oh, this isn't shields. Where's shields? I had shields. That's hardly a hat. This is the shields. And you had to hold them in specific slots. Because I didn't know about selected item at the time. Why am I even doing this? Sponges. What was that? Oh yeah, I wanted leather to be easy to get. Oh, here it is. I love the name. And then we had saddle. Where was crazy OP pickaxe? There was a crazy OP pickaxe. Where's crazy OP pickaxe? Did we not? Oh, this might be an older version. I downloaded a whole bunch of versions of this. Oh, here, I think this might be newer or older? Newer. This was newer. This was an event. You can actually see Derpy Guy MC. That's actually Minecraft Derp Guy. So this is the newer version. Looks more complicated, doesn't it? Where's custom recipes? Over here. Oh, we had the koala head. I remember that. I don't know why that recipe was like that. Where's crazy OP pickaxe? Diamond block. There it is. Super pickaxe. It wasn't crazy. Oh, it was crazy. And then yeah. And then what's all this? Okay, don't know what that is for. We had this stuff, which was something. Oh, I had this? I had this? That was a good bit. I remember this actually. Super silky spade. That was cringe. And these are the jump boots and ooh, that's loud. And leprechauns actually. Server bed thing. Yeah, that was actually the one sleep. This is all the original one sleep. One person sleep. We had leprechauns. Oh, and demon. I think that was a boss actually. Maybe I should add that back. What's this say? Huh. Shield, hardy at bouncy boost, switch one. This was the koala had. Yeah, nice. I don't know why I'm showing this off, but this is essentially the basic. What was this? At life one. Life. Oh, got it. This was the custom crafting. Actually, that was here. That was rip. Didn't mean to do that. This was the message board. This was our quarry. This was our mine. We actually, this was like OG. I spent the most time on it. You can tell. This was. Why am I showing this off? We had a jail. I don't know why we had a jail. I thought that was kind of funny. We had a jail. Didn't do much. Oh, this is a leprechaun. They drop gold blocks from the ceiling and we're very underpowered. Oh, that's super. Auto fish, auto farm. My house was this one. I think. Yeah, this looks like my house. Marker. Oh. That's for shops we made, I think. Don't know what this is. And we also have one of these nether portal things. That didn't do it. Thought that would have... What? How did I activate that one? Oh, other side. Got it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys got a little bit of a history lesson. I think I did... There was originally an economy server. It was a factions, I think. No, factions was something else. Yeah, we had a factions on my realm a while back. But that by back, I mean like really long back. And we also, that was like before it became public. That was like private. Rad. Anyways, what was it with that click? Anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.